Hi everyone, so this is my integrated arts unit plan. So it is third grade, it's ELA, parts of speech. We are going to learn about sentence structure, parts of a story, lesson, and then our lesson order is visual art, music, and theater. And our assessment at the end will be students will hand in their active scripts that should contain certain parts that are stated on their rubric. So first, visual arts. So students will study an art piece of Salvador Dali's. I can show you that piece right now. If it goes this time. There we go. So they're going to look at this picture and they're going to study that, and they're going to be in 6 different groups, and then there's going to be 6 people in each group, and each student will either have setting, mood, characters, plot, climax, or resolution. Then they're going to write about what setting they think the painting is in, what characters are in the painting, what this painting is story the painting is trying to tell, and then what they think would be the big climax of the painting or of the painting story, and then what they think the ending or resolution would be of the painting story. And so then the teacher, me, is going to separate them again, and they're all going to go back to their desks, and then I'm going to pull one student from each of the 6 groups and make 6 new groups, and once again it's going to be one person from setting, mood, characters, plot, climax, resolution, and then they are going to combine the parts that each of them wrote in their earlier groups and make up a whole new story. Then we have our music part. So students start thinking about what they want their story for our Mafia game to be. So then they're going to think of what kind of mood is their story, and therefore what is the mood of their song. So that will contribute to what their tempo is, what their if they do high notes, low notes, major key, minor key, stuff like that. So using our music vocab and knowledge to write a song for your perfect getting kicked out scene in our Mafia game. So here is my example video. Hi everyone, so I'm going to be showing you an example for what we will be doing for the music portion of our unit plan. So we're going to go to Chrome Music Lab and we're going to go to Songmaker. And so I've already made a song here, and so as we talked about, parts of a story are the same as parts of a song. So there's my beginning part, and then it goes up, up, up to the climax, stays at the climax for a little bit, and then it goes down to the resolution to the end of the story. So we're going to listen here real quick to the song that I created for my story that would play while I tell my story. So I matched the tempo to go with the mood of my story, and like I said, I started at the beginning, it built up, like our stories build up, stayed at the climax, and then came down for our ending and our resolution. So that's what they're going to do for music, for writing their songs for their active scripts. Now we have theater. So the students write their active scripts. They will have a rubric that has certain criteria of what I want in their active scripts. So how many characters, that it needs a setting, it needs we need to be able to tell what mood it has, and what the plot is, and what the climax is, and what the resolution is. And every story has to have, in the end, that a way that they end up getting kicked out. So then teacher, me, hands out roles, and we start Mafia. So when someone gets kicked out, they act out their active scripts that tell the story of what happened to them. And if a student happens to be saved, I have slips of paper written out in my pocket already, and I will ask them for 2 or 3 parts of speech, and it'll be a surprise story for how they got saved, that'll fix their getting kicked out story. So yeah, and these are my references, the painting in the Chrome Music Lab, and that's my unit plan. Thank you for listening.